Welcome in, Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas. Hello, I'm Billy Cauthen, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Provost Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Breaker 19. Breaker 19.
Can
Can I get a radio check?
Breaker 19. She's really fine. Wasn't it? Is that a song?
It is now.
I sang That's a Bridget.
Do you?
Breaker 19. She's really fine. Welcome in, Billy. Faithful Friday.
Hey, I think that is a song. No.
No, there is like a Breaker 19 part of the song, but that's not the correct lyrics because I don't know ever what I'm talking about.
It's the auction song, right? Isn't that?
Breaker 19. She's a da-da-da-da. Something. There
Yeah,
is
yeah,
something.
yeah. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10.
Yes.
I know. Yeah.
She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know. That's all the lyrics.
Well, there you have it, people. We'll see you. We'll see you Monday.
What is that song? You got me thinking about that now. What is that song?
Oh man, I don't.
Season 8. She's an.
I just saw a clip about it a couple weeks ago.
It's John Michael Montgomery.
Yeah. Sorry to the John Michael Montgomery fans.
Sold. It's the auction thing. Yeah. Sold is the song. Yeah.
I just don't remember there being a Breaker 19 in there, but I guess there could have been.
Was there in that? I'm going to look this up.
Here's what's great, people. This is pretty much what's going on before the show starts, too.
Yeah, she's got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my. I used to say I'm about to kiss my heart goodbye. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Well, where is this Breaker 19 then? This is really bothering me.
Convoy by C.W. McCall.
Look, Breaker 19, nothing to lose. Josh Grayson, nothing to. Did I say that right? Man, I'm Grayson, Gracin. But that song's really famous. I've never even heard of the guy though. Nothing to lose.
You probably owe the guys some royalties.
I don't know if the audience can hear this.
That dude is too young to have ever even talked on a CB.
Yeah. Who is that dude? But that song is famous.
Ain't nobody I went to high school with.
No. Dang sure ain't giving me any royalties on anything.
Yeah.
You're the one that came up with the Breaker 19. What was your CB handle? Did you have one?
You know, I had CBs for as long as I could remember. I don't guess I ever had an official handle.
You were by the F's. I like read through the manual, because I wanted to do things the proper way.
I bet you did.
So I ran through the manual, and you were supposed to identify yourself. If you were west of the Mississippi, it was a K. If you're east of the Mississippi, it's a W. That's why you see radio stations.
Oh yeah.
That'll and you think about like in WABC or WNBC. Well, that's because it's west. That's how the FCC designated. So you would know that radio stations are the east or the west. Now there is some fallacy to that, because before that rule was instated, there were stations that were still allowed to be grandfathered in. So WOAI in San Antonio is the exception to the rule. WFAA in Dallas, the exception to the rule. So there's still some W's, radio stations and TV stations that start with a W that are west of the Mississippi. But according to the FCC, if you were on a CB radio, technically you're supposed to identify yourself as a K or a W, and then your initials, and then your zip code. So I thought that I was this cool kid, like 10 years old, and I literally built a wooden box, put a speaker in it, mounted the CB radio, had a car battery on top of this box, and I strapped that into an old 3-wheel bicycle that I had. Had a little clip there for the CB radio too. It was like a portable CB, but even talking car battery, the thing was heavy, man. But I put it in the basket of that 3-wheel bike, and I'd drive around when. KRGH 78626 here. It's like I was like 10 years old, What would yours be, Billy?
Well, I guess mine would be what? KBJC 77340.
Yeah, see, don't that sound official though? It's KBJC 77340. See, it sounds official, right?
Coming to you live. Well, the problem I had growing up, we were. Even before they cut the new part of 1791 in, we were, 3 or 4 miles away from the truck stop. And those guys, they don't have your Radio Shack 2-watt CB radio. These guys are making light towers light up when they key up. So we never could reach them, and as a young man, I sure heard a lot of encouraging words.
I always hated that there's always the guy that thought he was cool on the CB we were that guy, let's be honest.
The guy that had the Echo?
The Echo box. Oh, I hated that thing, man. And I thought it was a glitch in the radio waves, but it was legitimately a real box.
Yeah, they do that, or they can make it play stuff like Dixie and yeah.
And they called it, whenever you're talking about, like they'd go over power and they called it like a foot warmer. Mm-hmm. So they'd have the foot warmer, which is the amplifier on the CB radio.
And they all claim they were running barefoot, which means they don't have any.
Yeah.
No way.
And they'd always say, smoky, and they'd call vehicles 4-wheelers. So there were so many times when I was on the I got to get to my sister here in a minute. She's not happy about the shirt.
There's a reason.
Look, we're going to get to this.
Hey, if you got pictures of Rob in that 3-wheel bicycle,
we'll get to this here in a minute. But no, I remember, and I have there was nothing facetious about this name, by the way, but my handle was Bush Snake. So I'd get on there, and I remember this. I would be in our neighborhood was right near the interstate was a little bit over, and I'd be like, this is, and I'm a little 10-year-old, so I'm like, this is KRGH 78626 Bush Snake here.
Lily, write that down. We're going to have to get a T-shirt made.
Bush Snake.
Bush Snake.
Spit my coffee. Bill Doggette's joining us this morning.
Probably telling us to behave.
No, and his is Bill Doggett. Great to see you. He said, "Good morning, Roz. Great to see y'all yesterday. Our county commissioner. Appreciate you. Also on the board over at Safe House, one of our beneficiaries of Raise a Hope. We appreciate you, Bill." But he said, "KWH 534 Bad Dog."
Bad Dog.
I like that one, man. Bad Dog. So, and it's DAUG because of Doggett. So that was Bill. Was that your handle?
I bet.
Hey, this is KWH. And Bill, do you still do it on the county radio when you're in the Precinct 3 truck? Hey, Walker County, it's KWH 534, Bad Dog, coming at you here on 45. We got a bridge that needs repaired, coming back at you.
Y'all get wood farm open now.
I'm getting choked up, Bill.
Yeah.
And Bill, do y'all have radio? I would assume.
I bet they do.
I bet they do, yeah. Is Walker County encrypted?
It is now, and I hate to use this word. I am pissed off about it.
It's encrypted, huh?
It's encrypted.
Is it all of it or just police communication?
The police and SO.
What is SO? Oh,
Sheriff's Office.
Sheriff's Office. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was I remember I had a buddy that worked at the Williamson County Sheriff's Office. I said, hey, can you somehow like install some digital certificate or do whatever you need to do to he's like, I can't do that, man. Back in the day, it was really cool. Everything back then ran on no, Bill said yep and nope, so I don't guess he has it. Jamie Saucier, I like his. See, people
we have struck a memory.
Young people, you don't know what you're missing out with these things. This just isn't. It's cool. Let's be honest. This is pretty cool technology. I mean, this thing has more firepower in it than the Apollo spacecraft had. You know, and we're talking in literally the amount that you could fit in your thumb is more technology now than what that landed on the moon. But I'm young too.
That should be a lesson in itself, right there.
It should be. Now I'm young. I'm 40. But I grew up around CB radios, and really what did it for me was Smokey and the Bandit. When I watched that movie, man, I wanted to be Burt Reynolds so bad. And then at times I wanted to be his buddy who was in the 18-wheeler.
Snowman.
What's it? The famous actor?
That's Jerry
Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
Was it?
No.
Jerry Reed.
Jerry Reed.
And I was sitting there thinking, at times I wanted to be Burt Reynolds. At times I wanted to be Jerry Reed. And I wanted to be Jerry Reynolds. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. And it was that slingshot move that they did to where they were hiding him from the police. And he's like, just slide on in here, little buddy. We'll slingshot you on through. And it was just, I was like, man, I want to be that guy on that CB.
How cool are you?
I want to have a big old dog next to me.
Yeah, driving a big old Ken Whopper. Yeah, man. That's the only reason I've kept my Class A CDL, so I could live out that dream one day.
Jamie Saucier joined us. He said his was Double D, the deputy dog. Man, all right. I used to get in so much trouble on a CB when I was growing up because
I still have CBs at my house in the garage.
Do you ever flip them on? Let's get our CBs going again.
Let's do it.
I've got mine in the garage. It's on a shelf.
But look, with Amazon and everything else in the world now, I'm gonna be cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna melt an antenna.
You gonna get you a foot warmer?
Yeah. Keep that pedal high.
We should drive around town when we get the van. By the way, if anybody still wants to donate a van.
Oh, we're getting a big Andy Griffith whip antenna then. Yeah, with the tennis ball on it.
Come down and it's back on the bumper.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good stuff. But yeah, we'll do. I remember there was a Gerald, Texas truck stop, exit 262, and I would always joke around. I'd say, "All right, boys, Wilma Jean's over there at the 262 waiting on you." And these guys would, "Wilma Jean," and one guy goes, "I know her," and we would just joke around, just have all sorts of fun on that CB.
The hitching post here in town used to advertise on the CB. Like they would get on there. There's a special at the restaurant: 2 pancakes, 2 eggs.
Were you serious?
Yeah.
And they probably had like a legitimate foot warmer blasting that thing on a 50-mile radius. Oh, good memories, good memories. Young people, if you get a chance to go on Amazon, buy a CB radio, get with your friends, and have some fun. But people be like, well, why do I do that when I can just put in a number and call? I don't know. There's something cool about a CB.
There's just, yeah. Especially like if you're traveling somewhere and your buddy's in front of you, you just... When I was in Boy Scouts, I mean, that's how we communicated with CB radios, when we were going on a trip or whatever.
I knew that.
Because Mr. Four Sleeper, greatest guy I ever knew. I always had to ride with him, and I was in charge of the map and the CB. And every time we'd get back from a trip, he would accuse me of breaking his CB. You're spitting in it. What?
Oh, I took a. You know what? You brought up another really bad memory. I was broadcasting one time, Billy's first time I sat in with a guy on a college baseball broadcast. A horrible broadcast, by the way.
Were you doing it on a CB?
No. But I didn't have a headset, and these old school broadcasters, they don't like to clean their equipment. All right. Well, this right here is a little windscreen is what they call this, and it comes. This will slide off. Yours comes off really easy, but periodically these need to be changed. You know why? You're talking and spitting into it. This guy never changed his. He told me, he said, "Hey, you can borrow my other headset." Yeah, and when these things fall off, some of these guys are so cheap they didn't want to buy like a new one, so they would literally get some oversized piece of foam and they'd put a rubber band around it so they looked goofy. Mm-hmm. This is in close proximity to your nose.
Oh.
I throw that headset on. He was calling the game. This is just a terrible broadcast, by the way. Terrible. Not on his part, on my part. I had no idea what I'm not an analyst. First time I'm doing this stuff. And then coupled with that was the smell of probably 20 years of spit on this guy's headset. And I literally, Billy, almost gagged at how gross it was. And I took it off and I looked at it.
Did you have to wring it out?
Now, these are pretty not, you can tell these aren't dirty. And I cleaned these. I looked down, man, and they're black, right? The foam that had a yellow hue to it.
Oh, God.
Oh, if you're eating breakfast this morning on a Faithful Friday.
Just put them scrambled eggs down.
Yeah. And I started to notice this big time in radio stations all over the place. Even some of the nicest radio stations that I've ever been in my life. I started to notice the microphones in these places. And I started to look. And I think it is a very serious problem in our world, in the broadcast industry, that people aren't cleaning out their microphones. And I will never show this on this show because you're not going to feel good if I showed this to you. Your phones nowadays have a macro feature, which means you can take a picture really up close and it's in focus. Mm-hmm. A lot of phones have that little macro sensor in the camera. I was able to zoom in pretty good on one of these microphones where I used to work. There's supposed to be empty spaces in between the metal mesh.
Yeah.
There was no empty spaces in between the metal mesh. That's how we're starting the show this morning.
All right, we'll see you guys Monday.
All right, well, let's, you know what, let's stay on. I was going to take a break, but why not? We're just going to stay on, keep having fun here this morning. The shirt. Now, my sister commented a while ago, we call my brother Bubba. Okay, so my sister, she may not know the story of this. She said, where did you get that shirt? And she said, Bubba, here's what my sister said. Bubba, you're not Bubba. Charles Ryan is. That's my brother. Mm-hmm. Billy, tell the story of how this shirt came about.
Well, your brother was making fun of a local establishment here, and I had to shut him down and say, Bubba, that's somebody's business. I didn't know. I just thought I was correcting a behavior. I didn't know at the time that I was
coming up with a marketing idea.
Yeah.
There it is.
A nonstop pun here.
Bubba. That's somebody's business.
And that's life with Rob, y'all.
Yeah, that's what happened. And Billy, I'm going to get you a matching shirt, Billy, because we're going to be wearing these on Friday, man. Are you off today, by the way?
I am.
Oh, I knew because you had shorts on. But
don't pan down to my legs because the camera won't focus.
Even on the best day, though. See, Billy's here. It's supposed to be a relaxing day. His daughter's here, by the way. Welcome in. She's getting to hang out with us. I don't know if she'll ever want to come back. But even on the day, we were talking earlier about just living and breathing what you do, and we were talking about Sheree Brabbits, and such a wonderful woman, and she lives and breathes her job. She loves what she does at Carolina Creek. By the way, Billy,
I'm trying to peel the sticker off the bottom, y'all. That's what I'm doing.
We need to have an official sounder when we come on every Friday with this. It's the coffee cup. I don't know, coffee cup reveal with Billy Cauthen.
I just wondered how much money we got to make at this place to get a coffee pot.
Oh, yeah, we don't.
Not a Keurig.
And it's only a one.
Because, and that thing confuses me every time. You're supposed to pour the water in, put the pot in, shut the deal, push it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't.
That thing hasn't been used in months.
Oh, I'm sure it's still fresh and non-moldy and everything.
Have you ever opened up one of those things or seen them on YouTube?
I have opened one after a fit of rage. Where we live, we had well water forever. And my Keurigs would last about, 3 or 4 months, and then
they'd get the microphone.
They would get the But I started using distilled water. You get the big gallon jug of it for a nickel at the store. Mm-hmm. And I've had the same Keurig pot for like 3 years now.
And that one's been working all right?
Never, not once had a problem.
There's Irma driving by.
Yeah,
by the way,
buddy.
The pool lady of Huntsville. You know she's got a new swimming pool coming. She's building in her house. I mean, it's got concrete seats.
Well, I know
in it.
where she lives.
The thing has concrete seats. She's had them make concrete sitting area in the pool.
Like she had a plaster cast over her butt made.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty cool what she's doing over there. So whenever you get that, Irma, can you give? We
could do a show from the pool.
We would kindly enjoy an invite. I just wanted to throw that out there to you.
Yeah, because I got a hot tub and it's real nice, except for the summertime. Because there's nothing like going home after a hot day and sitting in 102-degree water to make yourself, really sweat it out.
Jennifer Gustanetti chiming in. She came by Raise a Hope yesterday. She said it's a fabulous Friday. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Jennifer, good to see you. So great to see you yesterday, and appreciate you so much. My sister wants one of these shirts now because she calls my brother Bubba. Full disclaimer, the joy of AI. I have a commercial license, by the way, because I pay a monthly fee for a commercial license. The joy of AI helped come up with the idea for this shirt. I can't take full credit, but the ultimate credit resides in Billy's brain. That's where it started from.
Well, that'll be a first.
We weren't here last week, and we just had a lot go. The storms and everything kind of got messed up because of the storms and all that. But we didn't get to have a restaurant report last week. Not going to get to have a restaurant report this week. That thing has taken off. I've had 4 people ask me yesterday. People were coming through, where are we going to go eat tomorrow at noon?
People, I'm so sorry, but God almighty, life gets in the way of life, just when you start doing something on a regular, your whole thing gets thrown off, and it's just...
Yeah, I know you're going to be out today, and we're going to leave.
Please bear with us.
Yeah.
It's not Rob's fault.
That's another T-shirt. I want to have a bear.
It's not Rob's fault.
I want to have a picture of you and I and a bear, and it says, "Please bear with us." Do you think it would sell?
I want one now. Like J.G. Whitworth.
It's my shirt, and I want it now. Yeah. Hey, big shout out to everybody for coming out yesterday. We're still totaling up, but we were a little over $1,500 in cash and gift cards, and I think there's going to be a little bit more than that because we had some online donations as well. Our goal was to really try to get to around $2,000 in cash and cards, and so I think we're going to get close to that. A lot of items were dropped off yesterday, so we've got quite a bit of food that we're going to be able to give back to Good Shepherd Mission and Safe House. Also, a lot of baby items for Care Center Huntsville. We even had some other items that are brought in that we really can't put them in any of those places, but they can be used at the senior center. So we're gonna take those out, maybe over to the senior villages apartments over there, because there's some items.
Is that the one on Montgomery Road or whatever?
I believe so. Yeah. There's some items that were donated, quite a few items that were donated, by the way, that can help out folks there.
Okay.
So
there you go.
And Jamie Salas came by from Osprey Storage. We appreciate her. But it was a fun day. It was a long day, but it was a lot of fun.
I need Jamie to call me. That's what I'm doing. Jamie, call me. Okay.
But she came by yesterday.
Video voicemail.
Yeah. It's like, what is it on Back to the Future? Remember where they went into the. There was some scenes in there where it was like video voicemail, and they talked on these ridiculous looking video phones and screens. Yes. And now we're here. Now the technology's here. So. But we do want to thank everybody for coming out. We're gonna have the final announcements on everything next week. We did have hourly raffles. We have all the winners for that, and we'll announce those. And then we're gonna do some live drawings, probably here on Good Morning Huntsville, next week as well, for that $900 pair of diamond earrings and the $1,500 pair of diamond earrings. And we may reveal those. We may do one like on a Wednesday, and then one on a Friday. It may be Wednesday, Friday, or Thursday, Friday. So I'll just make that announcement. Next Friday, so you'll be on the show. Next Friday, we're going to do the grand prize drawing of the $1,500 diamond.
Don't you have something going on next Friday?
Yeah. The Friday after that.
Friday after that, yes.
Yeah, you're right. Man, life just happens,
Life gets in the way of life. I just went over this.
We'll do it sometime.
Damn it, son, we just covered this.
In the words of Bill O'Reilly, we'll do it live. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
We can't show that video.
No, we can't.
But we'll do it live. Anyways, let's take a quick break.
Do we need a break now?
Yeah, we need a break now because we're not going to do it live. Keyword wraps up here on a Faithful Friday. Keyword's hope along with your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We'll do $25 today, Cash App or Venmo.
Hey.
Or $20. Sorry, I can't do 25. We'll do 20.
The other day when y'all gave those Skittles away, I was hoping. Funny as hope that I was going to win that. I wanted those Skittles so bad.
Well, the person hasn't picked them up yet. We may open them and just give you half.
Yeah, that's what you get.
No, we're not doing that. Keyword is hope.
You
along
told
with your
them
name.
Monday through Thursday at First Baptist Church, right?
Yeah, and they're
they didn't show up, so
no, they're coming next week. Keyword's hope along with your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We'll do $20, Cash App or Venmo, even PayPal today for your generosity of being engaged with the show. You can text that in to 936-339-0139. Again, text in that keyword along with your name. The keyword is hope to 936-339-0139. And we'll continue on. We'll take a quick break. Got to listen to your national news. Billy and I will continue the fun when we come back. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
USA News, I'm Tim Berg. President Biden says he will not pardon his son Hunter as a felony gun trial moves forward. In an interview with ABC News, Biden saying he would accept the outcome of his son's trial and not issue a pardon. Hunter Biden's trial continued in a Delaware court on Thursday. Biden being charged with 3 felony charges related to buying and possessing a gun while being addicted to drugs in 2018. Former White House chief strategist and close ally to former President Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, has been ordered to report to prison on July 1st to serve a 4-month sentence. The case stems from his defiance of a House subpoena during a congressional investigation into the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol. Following a court appearance in Washington, Bannon comments on his ongoing legal case.
All of this, besides the major legal issues that have to be addressed, all of this is about one thing. This is about shutting down the MAGA movement, shutting down grassroots conservatives, shutting down President Trump. Not only are we winning, we are going to prevail, and every number and every poll shows that.
The International Space Station is welcoming more astronauts. USA's John Schaefer has the details.
Boeing's Starliner spacecraft has successfully docked at the International Space Station.
At 12:34 p.m. Central Time above the southern Indian Ocean, we have confirmation of contact and capture of NASA's Boeing Crew Flight Test and Starliner aboard the International Space Station.
On Wednesday evening, NASA reported that 2 helium leaks had been detected since the spacecraft entered orbit, but assured the crew remains safe.
On Thursday, French President Emmanuel Macron marked the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landing in Normandy. During a ceremony near Omaha Beach, Macron said Allied troops defied everything to liberate France from Nazi occupation. This is USA News.
The inventor and CEO of MyPillow is always looking for ways to solve everyday problems. Have you ever picked up a towel set because it felt really soft in the store, but then when you go to use it, it's not very absorbent? It's basically a towel that's leaving you out to dry. That's why MyPillow has developed the MyPillow towels. Towels that work. I know, it's mind-blowing. Towels that actually dry you. The 6-piece towel set includes 2 bath towels, 2 hand towels, and 2 washcloths. They come in a variety of colors, and right now you can receive a 6-piece set for only $39.98 with promo code USA. Go to MyPillow.com right now and click on the radio listener special. MyPillow products come with a 10-year warranty and they have a 60-day money-back guarantee. To receive this amazing offer on the 6-piece set of MyPillow towels, just go to MyPillow.com. Click on the radio listener special and enter promo code USA or call 800-951-8175. That's MyPillow.com. Promo code USA.
Hi, I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted, family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Okay, back at it now. Got a little surprise for you coming up here in just a few minutes.
I like that music. That was different.
It's better than Beans and Bologna.
True that.
I don't know. Beans and Bologna's pretty good. Shout out Kathy Schweitzer, by the way. Kathy came by. She donated a lot to HISD Social Services and others. We appreciate you so much, Kathy. And the Horn family joining us online this morning. Richard and Linda, they came out yesterday. We appreciate y'all so much. What a fun day yesterday. It was weird because it was in the mid-90s, but the way we had those tents set up and then we had the fan blowing, it created kind of like a little wind tunnel through there, and it really wasn't that hot under the canopies until like right towards the end it got a little warm. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. Did you feel like it was blistering hot? I mean, it wasn't. I'll say
it wasn't bad under the canopies. Now standing out in that black parking lot was.
I reached down and I put my hand on the asphalt where we were shaded. It was cool still. All day it stayed cool. But then as soon as you got out in that sun, that's when it hit you. We appreciate you. Tara Burnett joining us as well.
I'm telling you, next year we ought to just set up in the car wash.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually.
Just drive through.
And what we'll do is we'll partner with some sort of an outdoor company that items that can get wet, and we'll just benefit them. So you just bring them in, and it doesn't hurt anything.
Yeah.
No, we were actually talking if we can partner up with a party rental company that has some sort of like an air tent or something like that we could actually somewhat climatize. That would be ideal. If we could do that, we'd turn it into a 2-day event. I would literally have a 2-day event. I'd get Dwayne from to go out there and be the security for it. Yeah, I'd get him to hang out in the parking lot overnight. We'd just do it for 2 days. That's what I would do if we could get a covered, cool area. Someone was saying, "Yeah, you ought to move this to March," but that's the whole point of it. We wanted to do something midway through the year.
Is that the same balloon?
Yeah, I noticed that this morning.
Wow. Who got you that?
Jason Thompson, his mom, got that for my birthday back on April the 8th, and here we are.
Find out where she got her helium from.
What was that? April,
God.
May. We're 2 months. We're 60 days later, and the thing's still floating.
The balloon is still floating.
It's starting to shrink a little bit,
but it's still floating.
Still floating.
I didn't mean to cut you off there. I'm just amazed by the little things.
Just a little squirrel jumped around.
Yeah, I am the squirrel.
Stephanie Pitts over at Advantage Specialties joining us. Good morning. They did a great job on our shirts, by the way. So yeah. Did you get one? We need to give you.
Not.
We need to give you one, man. We got some shirts. Stephanie and them, they did such a great job over at Advantage Specialties.
I have my Advantage Specialties Sam Houston Memorial Funeral.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
Jay Elms joining us, saying goof morning. I don't know if he meant, but it is a goof morning, guys. Goof morning.
Sir, we're professional all the time.
Oh, he just changed it. He just renamed it. He said good morning. It is a goof morning, but he said good morning, Huntsville. I need that shirt also. See, Billy, this shirt.
You need a Sam Houston shirt?
No, he needs the Bubba. That's somebody's business shirt.
Nah, he wants the Sam Houston shirt.
Oh, man. Good stuff.
Tell me what your size is.
Mayor Humphrey, good morning to you. Russell came through yesterday as well, and they made a generous donation. We appreciate y'all so much, and his daughter did through her business, so we're so thankful for their family, too. Thank y'all for coming out. I want to show this real quick. Here is if you're eating breakfast, stop. Don't look at this.
Put your fork down. Wipe your mouth with your tissue.
You got to
take it. Go ahead and take a drink.
Yes, but what's going to happen? Think about milk being left out on the counter in the sunshine for 12 hours, and then you drink it. That's what this is going to do to you if you're not careful. I'm giving you a full disclaimer right now. Just a full disclaimer. Viewership just plummeted. Oh, it's already plummeted.
We lost all 2 people.
We lost all 2. All right, here is what a typical microphone looks like. Typical microphone. And this is live. See, there's my fingers. This is live.
Yeah.
Look how clean that is.
Well, that's because we're very clean here at the Hello Huntsville studios.
Typical. Yeah, with the confetti that's been here since Michelle's departure.
In a 3-month-old balloon.
All right, typical microphone, all right? It's supposed to look like that. Correct, Billy?
Yes.
Typical microphone. All right, here's where you're going to have to hold your food in. I took a picture of this at a radio station. I refused to use that microphone from then on. And I said, if I have to use this thing, I'm putting a cover over it.
Is that radio station within a 10-mile radius of here?
No, it's not. It's at a 1,200-mile distance.
Oh.
Now, one that is within every single radio station, if you go into it, you're going to find it. And it's absolutely disgusting. Now, some of them put the windscreen over it. But then the windscreen looks like this. Hold on. If you're still looking at this, here, take a quick look. Here. Look.
Dude, that looks like a filter, like a strainer of some sort.
Darlene Jackson's joined. She just did a throw-up face.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Yeah, we're being for real. This thing is not good.
We didn't mean to make you lose your lunch.
Yeah, we did not mean to make you lose your lunch. All right, let's go back to the regular broadcasting here. Good to see.
Back to our shenanigans and tomfooleries.
Darlene was at our Raise a Hope yesterday. We love you, Darlene. Her husband, Don Jackson, is the head of school over at Alpha Omega Academy. He's also our life pastor at First Baptist. He was on with us yesterday as well, and it's just so great to hear more of his story. But, yeah, there you go. So we take care of our microphone.
That's the Karen Denman microphone, correct?
Yeah, this is hers. And did you know the one that I showed you, those are like $400 microphone. You're going to have a $400 or $500 microphone and not take care of it. Come on, man.
People have a $40,000, $50,000 car and don't take care of it.
$80,000 nowadays. Oh, hey, Billy.
I'd hate to have to buy my truck again. I tell you what.
Here are 10 things this morning that you don't need in your life. You ready for this?
Is it only 10?
It's only 10. It's called Take a Personal Inventory and Bin the Garbage. You ready for this?
Okay.
10 things that you don't need in your life.
I don't need this.
Number 1, cats. No, that was my
look at the shorts that guy's wearing. That's the first thing he don't need.
Hold on.
What full-grown man is going to wear capris past the knee?
Hold on. Let me share this so people know what we're talking about here. 10 things you don't need in your life. And we'll start with our own article. You don't need what, Billy?
You don't need them shorts. I guarantee you his wife told him to take that trash out.
Billy said you don't need those
And
shorts.
when he gets done getting his nails done, he's going to get that to the curb.
Here's 10 things. Now, this is a little serious. The approval of others. You don't need the. I kind of want the approval of my wife.
Well, it depends. It depends. What are we talking about? Like personal approval or approval to do something?
General approval.
Yeah.
It says
like,
here.
hey, Greg, can I have the day off? Yeah, you need that.
You need that approval.
I got it.
It says if you want to have a safe, predictable, be like everybody else life, seek the approval of others, your parents, your friends, your work colleagues, and society. However, if you want to blaze your own trail in life of exploration, adventure, and learning, then get off the beaten path and listen to the voices that are telling you to go for what you want. See, I think this is what's wrong with society.
That's how people wind up running through the woods with no clothes on. I was listening to what the little voice said.
This is what's wrong with the world. You don't always listen to all the little voices in your head.
You're not supposed to, people.
This is from Medium.com, so I can give them the dissatisfaction. This one's pretty good, though. Thinking you're smarter, thinking that you're smarter than you are, Billy. Things that you don't need in your life.
Oh, we know that.
Philip the guy is out there.
Philip the guy.
Philip the guy. Things that you don't need in your life. Thinking that you're smarter than you are.
I don't have to worry about that.
That one, no problem on that one, right, Billy?
I'm still worried they're going to pull me back into elementary school.
Being passive. Don't need to be passive in your life. Don't need to be passive. What does that even? Can you explain to me, like in Billy terms, like what does that mean to you?
Not really.
I can't either. Like when people say passive aggressive, and I've used that form, but I don't even really understand what it fully means. Do you? Do you know what that means? If you say someone's being passive aggressive? No. I have no idea.
You're either aggressive or,
Either you're on or you're off.
Yeah, exactly. You is or you ain't.
Yeah, you is.
Is you or is you not?
You don't need to avoiding responsibility. That's a good one.
Yeah, no, I can get behind that.
Yeah, blaming others, cursing your circumstances, synonymous with avoiding responsibility. When you don't take ownership of what you create, you're making a dirty deal with the devil. A little bit of church talk here from Medium.com.
Dirty deal.
Playing it safe. Don't need to play it safe in life. I think sometimes you do need to.
You do. Yeah.
Who wrote this?
I mean, you could either play it safe or you can ride in the back of an ambulance. Take your pick.
Staying in your comfort zone with no significant challenge is playing it safe. No challenge means no growth or learning. Now, see, this is where I'm conflicted sometimes, Billy. And you can chime in all you want on this one, but
thanks.
I think that people need to be challenged, but I also think that you need to challenge people within their zone. I think that people have a comfort zone, and that's good, and you do need to, and sometimes it's good to push that comfort zone or we won't grow.
Correct.
But I also am against putting people completely out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, like don't throw them out of the boat into the water, speaking here.
It's like if you're talented in a certain area and as a manager or a boss, embrace the talent of those people and push them a little bit, but don't completely change their trajectory.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's good at people, so I'm good with talking to people, so I'm going to put him over here.
Mm-hmm.
Like you.
Because he might be a one-on-one person, and now you're making him do public speaking,
Yeah. Or he may enjoy talking to others, and now you've forced him into a sales role he doesn't want to be into.
Exactly.
He
might not believe in the product.
playing it safe. I kind of disagree with that one. You need to play it safe sometimes.
Yeah.
Being reckless. Now, that's a good one. Don't need to be reckless in your life.
We don't have to elaborate on that one.
The other side of playing it safe is being reckless, doing things that can harm you or others. Being small-minded.
I can get behind that. Don't do that.
Judging others, making assumptions. That one's good. Living beyond your... that's a big one.
Ooh.
You don't need this in your life. Living beyond your means.
You should highlight that and show it to a lot of people.
We live in a world where it's so easy to... and then you don't... And I'm guilty of it.
It's getting even better. They'll let you just tap the thing now.
Yeah. Now pretty soon you'll just go like that.
Yeah,
it'll read your eyes.
Or you could... you hold your cell phone up. Doop.
I was thinking about this the other night. And I use my cell phone a lot.
Have we told y'all what it was? Is living beyond your means? I can't remember. Have we covered that?
Yeah, we've covered it.
Okay. I forget a lot of stuff.
It's
hot. My brain's small.
Do you ever just pick up your phone and you don't even know why you're picking it up?
It's a habit.
It's a habit.
Yeah.
It's because we're around them all the time. And I think, this kind of stuff, there's something that people in marketing that are really into marketing and have studied the psychology of marketing are really smart because they understand how to get people. Perfect example. Not bashing a well-known national chain of coffee stores, but they've got people. Mm-hmm. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
They've got people. I mean, ignorantly got people.
Yeah.
You go to 7-Eleven and get this, and people, they swear it's not the same. Put a little bit of this and a little bit of that in it, and it's going to almost taste the same.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Put 4 cups of sugar and a splash of coffee and stir it up. It's the same thing.
So you pay 79 cents for that, but because of the good marketing, taking advantage of people is what I call it, you're going to go pay $8 or $9 for the same thing. Mm-hmm. Now people they're going to bash me all day and say, oh, it's not the same. I kind of beg to differ in some things.
And they have built such a culture around
That's what it
their
is.
brand. Yeah.
It's the culture.
Like I can't just get a large. I got to get a tall. What do with that? No, a tall cup. Is it skinny or is it fat? I want a large. And
then whenever you're done and it sticks out of the window 4 feet in your face,
mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read the instructions on the screen. And what does it say, Billy?
Tip.
Yeah. Just ask me.
Now that is something I am fed up with. You done did it now. I don't care where you go now. There is an option to tip. Like I go to the burger joint and walk up to the counter and order my stuff, and there's an option to tip.
And who gets it? They're going to split it amongst 40 employees?
Who gets it? And then just as bad, you go to other places and they want you to round up for education. Whose education? Is it going to my local school district? Is it going to the local daycares, that help with the little kids? Where's it going? Or is it going to California? So where is my 95-cent roundup going?
I'd like a round down.
Yeah.
But
like, hey, we're out of change. We're going to round you down.
Perfect.
Okay, come on.
I'm down. I'm going to get the rest of that.
Yeah. No credit, no sweat it.
No credit. Don't sweat it.
But back to the tipping thing, because you done primed that pump. Why? Everywhere. Next thing I know, the doctor's office is going to have it, Mm-hmm. And it's not so bad if you want a tip. They go ahead and put the dollar amounts out there, kind of like, why don't you pick one of these? And then in my little pea brain, I'm thinking, well, great. Like if you're at Sonic or something and you don't tip, does that mean your food's going to take longer to get there? Or are they going to do a better job on your order if you do tip?
I don't know. It's gotten out of hand. We were talking. It's funny yesterday on the.
I mean, the car hop's doing the same work they were doing 20 years ago, and I don't remember ever tipping back. I take that back. Let me pull that back. I pay cash for a lot of stuff because I still, cash is king. When my car hop gets there and my totals, $9 or $8.50 or whatever. And if that car op was friendly and nice and got my stuff out there, I give them the 10 and say, hey, just keep the change. So, yes, I do tip. But I then know that person who served me is the one who was reaping the benefit of serving me. Not Sonic Corporate getting to keep all the money for themselves.
We had this discussion on Good Morning Huntsville yesterday with Jason, and we were talking about all this, and I said, and maybe I don't know. So I'm not, I don't know because I don't work there and I don't know how the corporate world works with, for instance, Golden Corral buffet. I get very annoyed when I go to a buffet where, how is it that I can get my food on my own, but I can't get my drinks on my own?
That is true. I never understood that.
I get so frustrated. I can go get my food when I want, but
other places to where, like Burger King, to where they, you know what I'm saying? You go get your own drink.
The only rational thinking that I can come into, and I talked about this yesterday morning with Jason, was that they can pay those folks a server minimum wage. I
bet that's what it is.
Because now they're technically a server, and then they ask for a tip. And I get it if you're getting us, but it's not the people working there's fault. It's the way that these companies have organized their structure, and they do it because they want to pinch every penny they can. But if I go to a buffet, let me get my own drink. I'm thirsty, man. I want to get up and get my own drink when I want it. Mm-hmm. I want my drink, and I want it now.
The J.G. Whitworth restaurant. I want my Dr. Pepper, and I want it now.
I want my soda water, and I want it now.
Exactly.
Or if you're up north, I want my pop, and I want it now.
And put it in a bag.
We love you, by the way, if you're joining us.
I don't have much feeling for it.
Gosh. Here's one. You don't need this in your life. Not paying enough attention to your health. I went to... It's 10 o'clock. I shouldn't laugh about this. It's almost 10 o'clock at night last night. I knew Bridget didn't have to work on Friday. She gets off 3 Fridays out of the month during the summer. Kids don't have to go to school because Bridget's at home. We're hungry. It's a long day. I ate like 4 hot dogs yesterday, and that's all I ate. All right? Here's what happens. DoorDash, Wendy's. DoorDash, Wendy's. I had a double cheeseburger and a baked potato at 10 o'clock at night. Not good. Got to take better care of your health.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking with that either. I'm talking mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, all that. We all need to do better at that. Here's one more. Things you can't do. Being attached to limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs. Some healthy, some are not. Unhealthy beliefs are those that keep you playing small. And I think there's some truth to some of this, because think about some of those where like maybe you don't believe that you can do something. You've just been told your whole life you're not good enough. So then you've developed this belief that, man, I can't do that.
Oh, yeah. No, and that's a for real deal.
It is. Now, if you're 4 foot and someone tells you you can't ever dunk a basketball on a 10-foot goal, they're probably accurate about that.
That might happen, but you might wind up being like, remember Bugsy Muggs or whatever?
Spud Webb and
the little guys that were just phenomenal, man.
What'd you say, Bugsy Wood?
Bugsy Muggs or whatever. I can't remember the guy's name. I mean, it was 30 years ago when he was playing, but those little dudes, man, they'd steal the ball and haul butt. You know?
Yeah.
So,
all right. Well,
believe it or not, basketball is about taking that round thing and projecting it upwards to the goal, not necessarily always carrying it to the goal and sticking it directly in there.
Well, yeah, you got to go up.
I wish they would outlaw the slam dunks, and that would actually make them have some skills.
You don't like the dunks?
I don't.
Really?
I don't.
What about like go back?
Maybe
to,
it's the
like
5'10" overweight guy and me.
What about the Jordan day? I mean, you got to like those.
I mean, he had style, but. And there's a skill to what he's doing. Don't get me wrong. That's a skill. That's something that he developed, and he could do that. But I don't see the real talent in what they're doing.
Now I do if you're like Bugsy Muggs.
Yeah, if you're 4'9" and you're doing that.
I don't think that was his name.
If you're almost 8 foot to start with, and you could literally reach up and touch the goal, and you carry the ball to the deal and just stick it in there, where's the talent? I mean, that's like how when you wad up the piece of paper and you go and stick it in the trash can, there's no talent there. But when you sit at your desk and wad it up and you shoot it across the room and it makes it, every time you're like, oh, look at there, should have went to college on basketball,
All right, real quick, I'm going to ask your daughter, can you bring us these napkins over here? We're going to have a little thing very briefly. Just had an idea. We're also going to have the deterrent here. It's like an app on your phone. Have you ever played those? Where you got the fan that you have to factor in.
You ain't gonna make it with a napkin.
All right, here we go. Yeah, if you wad it up enough, Billy. Hold on. Let's go over to the remote cam. Hold on, Billy. Hold on. We got to get this. Now that we're talking about this, 1 second. Going over to the remote Billy Cauthen cam. By the way, Muggsy Bogues was the name, I think. Muggsy Bogues.
See?
But it worked. Your rendition of Bugsy Muggsy or whatever, I Googled Bugsy Muggsy basketball, and it came up. Muggsy Bogues. I like that.
That was stored on a back shelf in my head.
All right, hold on. Here we go, Billy. Let's. Don't worry, we won't go down low because we don't want to show the need. All right, here we. Okay, so here's what we're doing. All right, this is kind of difficult actually, Billy. All right, there's the trash can, and here goes Billy's first shot.
Oh, almost.
All right, you get 3 chances, Billy. Hold on, let me zoom in a little bit here. Wait, where's the trash can? There it is. I can't even find it on my phone, man.
They gonna see how
ignore the
sanitary.
Ignore the confetti. That was fairly close.
I think the other one was closer.
But it works when you wad it up. All right, next shot here, Billy Cauthen. Come on, Muggsy Bugsy.
I hit it.
You hit it.
I hit it.
All
Okay.
right. All right, Billy. Hold
That was
this.
3 shots.
Hold this here, Muggsy Bugsy.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you sit in the chair that's 4 foot closer
Hold
than
on.
mine?
No, hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Hold on. Microphone's coming off. All right. And then just look on the screen here. There you go. Wait. Let me close this here, Muggsy Bugsy. All right, here we go. Ready? Oh, hold on. Now look right here.
Oh, look at the arch.
Yeah. And you know what's great? I actually never ever make those.
Okay, but do you feel accomplished now?
I do. I felt great.
Now wad it up and just walk it over and stick it in.
It doesn't feel the same.
It doesn't feel the same.
No.
And
Man, that felt really good. Bill.
It's harder to guard against somebody who's 8 foot tall that can just walk it over and stick it in there.
Hold on, man. This felt really good. Oh.
Did you make it again?
No, I was right off. All right, here we go. I get 3 chances.
Okay, I mean, you made one, sure.
All right, hold on.
You going to win at Teddy Bear?
Oh. Got it, baby. You have to do that. Feels good, though, right? I'm going to start walking around. Hey, what's up?
I'm going to have some basketball players wanting to kick my butt later.
No, I ain't going to do that. This thing dropped the other day, and it broke. Jade ball that I was given to, so. All right, well, that was fun, man. Felt kind of, man, I'm still, you're right, though. I'm still kind of feeling it.
You should have stretched before.
Man, I'm feeling it like right here, man.
That's a sense of accomplishment.
I don't get that much anymore. Man. But here's the deal. Billy's right-handed, and he had to go over.
I'm left-handed.
Were you left-handed?
I'm left-handed.
Are you really?
Yes.
Dude, I did not know that. No wonder why. Fridays are always so entertaining.
I got that right brain power.
Full disclaimer, though. See, I'm always trying to find something, because we need to lift each other up. So here's the deal. Billy was had a lot more obstacles in front of him. I had a pretty clear view.
I haven't been going to First Baptist Church and playing basketball on Monday night either.
Me either. It's been 3 months. I went up there and played with Jason. He brought his whole family up there. And I told him, I said, I'm still.
Oh, so he brought his whole team with him.
Yeah, 2 teams. It's 5-on-5, right?
Yeah.
That's enough for 2 teams. And I was on the IR for about 2 months. So, coming back off of it. All right, well, let's take a quick break. We'll wrap it up when we come back. We'll also call our winner today. Final opportunity here. And send us your comments. We'd love to hear from you this morning. Send us in keyword HOPE. I'm going to do $20 on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal today. 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. As always, our Fridays brought to you by our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They are your hometown experts in celebrating life. We'll take a brief break. We'll be right back and wrap it up and call our winner when we come back. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Here we grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our 3rd location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tpms.live for more information. Education you can trust.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Hey friends, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. I wanted to take a brief moment to let you know if you're looking for someone in the jewelry business right here in Huntsville, look no further than my good friend Elliott Herslick. He's helped me out time and time again, whether it was that wedding band that I needed a while back or that special ring for Bridget. He's always been there for me. He goes above and beyond. He's also a person who gives back to the local community. I like to do business with those who give back, and that's exactly what Elliott Herslick of Elliott's Jewelers does. Hey, if you feel like you don't know what to do, maybe you don't know where to turn, what to look for, Elliott is the person. Again, it's Elliott's Jewelers. You can visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com for more information. And when you call him, let him know that you heard from his good friend Rob Hipp. Again, it's Rob here for Elliott's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
All right, back at it here. We just wanted to let the whole music run. It was sounding good. Da-da-da. I was patting my knee and having fun.
Yeah.
Having fun down there.
Come on down to the studio.
What was Bill Doggette's handle again?
Something dog.
Top dog or something.
Road dog. Or something.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff though. No, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Billy and I we're doing some little logo that's really cool. we're doing some AI stuff in the background on different graphics with some ideas that we had. So to be announced. To be announced one day. To TBA. So Rachel Kreiner joining us. Good morning, Rachel. She's been having fun. Summertime over at Tomorrow's Promise too. She's been over there helping the kids. She's still, I think, helping around town. Different places.
Yeah, she's still helping with us, yeah.
I was like...
She's my boss on the weekends.
Did you notice how I was kind of like, I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes, I don't know.
She's an extremely valuable member of the team.
She's wonderful. Appreciate
she tells me to sit down, shut up, do right.
That's another T-shirt. Sit down, shut up, do right. Man, we're going to have like 4 or 5 of these things.
I'm starting to feel like that guy on Forrest Gump, when he hands him the T-shirt and he wipes his face. It happens.
You have this, man. I mean, there was one that I really loved. It said you can't have. I heard a young lady, and I said this needs to be on a shirt. She's from Sam Houston women's basketball yesterday, and she said, what was it? It was something about you can't have a testimony without the test. Something like that. I was like,
wow.
Yeah, you can't have a testimony without the test. And I was like, I love that. And it was faith-based. She was talking about, she's a believer, but she was saying that you can't have a testimony without a test. I was like, I'm putting that on a shirt. So,
we got some comments that rolled in.
Yeah, Steph.
They said, hurry up and get off there.
Instead of flowers, there's a charity that you like donations made to honor your father. Something may be supported that he supported. Yeah, I'll let you know, Steph. I know my dad supported a lot with DAV, disabled veterans and all that. I'll let you know. I really appreciate that. She was asking about, flowers for my dad, and she said, instead of that, is there a charity that you would like donations made in honor of your father? I'll think about that.
No, I think we need to send you a bunch of overwhelming plants.
Yeah. What do you do with those? You're in the business. I mean, I know people want to be nice and generous, but man, all of a sudden there's like 50 of them that pile up. What do you do?
Well, what we do is, they get delivered to us, and then we professionally load them up and deliver them to your house and place them where you want them.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love beautiful flowers. I really do. And if you want beautiful flowers, go to Sweet Caroline's Floral Shop. She'll take care of you. But yeah, I started thinking about that. Like, I was at a service one time, man. I thought I was at a floral shop. I was like, my goodness, man.
There is a particular plant that's somewhat popular with the funeral service, and I absolutely hate these things. And someone got wind of that, and they started sending them to me.
Did they do it? Was it like on purpose?
Oh yeah.
Just as a like, I gotcha.
They even sent one to my wife at work.
What were these? What are these?
I'm not telling. I don't want more of them to show up. They're top heavy. They fall over every time you try to move them. They knock over and the dirt comes out of them.
Okay, so you're not talking about.
And it's not like a floral arrangement. It's more of a potted plant.
What are those ones that are like?
But it's a senseless potted plant. Like, there's no good that can ever come of this thing.
Bridget loves these, and my mind just went blank, and I buy them for her all the time. Man, I get really worried sometimes. Like, I lose my thought. The orchids, that's what they are. Bridget loves those orchids. We bought my dad some and they always die. Mm-hmm. I bought my dad orchids, and I believe, and Mom, you were watching earlier. Good morning to you. I love you, Mom. I was wondering if the ones that my dad, his orchids we bought them, and then like 10 years later, they're still alive, and they're still blooming.
It must be from the same place that balloon came from.
Yeah, I guess, man. All right, well, let's head over to our 0 Degree phone and text line. We've got a winner today, and we're going to be giving away a little Cash App, a little bit of Cash App. And if you don't have Cash App, then it just goes right back into my pocket. So that's kind of mean, Billy. That's not going back into my pocket. Let's head over there. Hello.
Did you pay the phone bill?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
That sounded like it was messed up.
Yeah, it didn't even ring.
No, let's try this one more time.
It ain't even rang.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. It may not. It's like having a hard time getting through.
Your call has been forwarded.
Sorry, don't answer.
I got kids like that.
Don't answer, don't win. It's as simple as that. Hey, can you ask your wife to text in and then just tell her to return the money?
Sure. For a small fee.
Hello?
Yes, is your refrigerator running?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No.
Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Do
you need to answer that phone or what?
Do you have to answer
I do. Can I call you back?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Then
I'll call you back in 5 minutes.
No, it's okay.
Just
Someone
let it go to
else got
voicemail.
Who is this?
This is weird.
Hi.
You're supposed to say, what are you wearing?
I like your polka dotted pants. Here on good.
There you have it, people. Garrick Long just hung up on us.
Now, wait a minute. I don't want him to cuss at us because he may be upset.
Why don't you take it from here? Because I done ruined it.
Hey, congratulations. You've won money on Good Morning Huntsville, Garrick.
Why did y'all hang up on me?
You hung up on us.
You hung up on me.
It was after I said the polka dotted pants, man. I was like, good night.
I didn't even hear that.
Garrick.
We're changing it to pant.
Pant, yeah.
I'm putting my pant on.
I was like, why am I hearing two voices? Why does it sound like one voice is behind the other?
Garrick.
I was like, this is weird.
Didn't
so
you watch
weird.
the show earlier? You're supposed to get off the beaten path and listen to the voices in your head.
Yeah, you're not listening to the show. Garrick, what's up, man? Didn't want to interrupt you at work. I know you're busy, but how's things
it's
going?
Okay. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm happy to hear from you.
Yeah, we got $20 coming. $20 coming your way, Mr. GL.
$20 make me holler.
But you got to holla.
Yeah, who needs GQ when you got GL?
Exactly.
I mean, come on, man.
Right.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, $20 coming your way. You got Cash App, Garrick, I'm assuming, right? You got Cash App, little CA?
Cash App, Venmo, Zelle.
Oh, I love people who
$20 hard cash, whatever.
I love when people are with the times. It just makes my job so much easier.
See, I love a good
Absolutely.
check. Write me a check.
All right, Garrick Long's over at University Bookstore. Garrick, have you won on the show before?
No, this is actually a first for me.
Can you
Well,
believe
you've
that?
even made the guy host the show before,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, he's one of the dumplings.
Exactly.
You know,
I'm one of the dumplings.
Yeah,
I'm happy to host. I'm happy to step up whenever you need me, man.
Well, you know, we bumped the show up to 7:30, though. Would that interrupt your work day? Because do you get in at like 8?
Yeah, but I'll make it work.
Well, we want to do a hometown spotlight.
He's like the boss, man. He just tells them, hey, I'm starting at
You know what we need to do? We need to do a hometown spotlight on a Friday again, Garrick, and that way Billy can come and we'll do it right there at the bookstore and promote whatever. What do y'all have going on that we could promote coming up?
Nothing this summer. We might need to go start for the fall.
All right.
You got any books with like pictures in them?
Yeah, we
nope.
See, I'm not going to be able to read none of them.
All right. Well, so I'll tell you what. Start putting the plan in motion to your boss, because it went pretty well last time, and we had Russell Martinez, and we talked about that Conference USA or whatever the CUSA Day. Talk to your boss, and let's promote something once right before school starts back up. How does that sound, man?
Absolutely. I think we can figure something out.
All right, brother.
I think we could bring the balloon with us.
I almost said I just mixed brother and buddy together, and it said, "All right, buddy."
My buddy, my buddy, and me.
All right, buddy, we got $20 coming your way. Text us your Cash App, by the way, on the same line we're calling you on, and we'll send that to you, man.
Does it have to be Cash App? That's like my third. That's my least favorite of the three.
We would love it to be Cash App because that's where we currently have funds sitting. So yes, Cash App if you have it.
I got you.
All right,
or
man.
just send us your bank account and routing number.
Yeah, with your Social Security number, please. All right. Hey, Garrick, we love you, man. Have a great weekend, and congratulations. Thanks for texting. You texted in yesterday, so see if you text her in a week, you could win any day. So perfect.
Yes. Well, I was my lovely girlfriend was like, "Hey, text in to win. Text in to win." So I did.
Yeah.
Look at there. You listened, and it paid off.
Yeah.
You're right. I did listen.
Hey, all right, buddy. Have a great day. All right, man.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, later, man. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I like that word, bruddy.
Bruddy.
See, you know what kind of cologne Bruddies wear?
Brute.
Brett.
Brett.
Be a real American biker. Put on a fresh lather of Brut.
Made it with real acetone.
Yeah. All right, well, that'll wrap it up here today. We appreciate Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Been fun here on a Friday. We'll be out next week, and I appreciate a lot of folks have continued to text, and we appreciate all that. And but the show must go on, except it can't go on, and we may not be able to be on Thursday either. So we're probably going to be out next Thursday and Friday, but we'll be back early after that.
I think your Thursday and Friday people will understand.
Yeah. You get a message. Where was that show? No excuse. No, we got to have the show, or we're not going to have the show those days. So, but yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate you too, Billy, man. You messaged me, said, "What do you need?" And that's what I love about Huntsville, man. And if you're going through a difficult time, especially here locally, you need somebody to help. I was telling you, I said, man, I in a way, I wish my dad was here in Huntsville, man, because I know that y'all would have just taken absolute care of my dad and our family. Folks back at home, they do a great job as well. My mom's known them for a long time, and they helped out our grandmother. But, it's one of those deals where it's almost like, man, I wish he was here, because y'all are my people, So, but I say that, so do me a favor. If you are here in Huntsville or the surrounding areas, and you have somebody, that you need cared for one day when they pass, please think of our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I guarantee if my dad was here, that's who we'd be using. But if you ever come across that situation, the unfortunate situation, we're all going to face it one day. It's a reality. Be prepared. Get the early planning done. Billy Cauthen. And I'm going to get my pre-planning done with you guys here. But get that done and get it taken care of. And, my dad had a few things in motion, so it did make it a little bit easier. But I think there was a few more things that should have had done. But overall, it wasn't too bad. But that pre-planning definitely helps.
And I practice what I preach. I did mine too. I sat down and filled a little folder out, and it literally took 5 minutes. I mean, it's not hard. And, a lot of what we do is it's relationships. Come in, meet us. Let's, establish a relationship. That way you know who you're dealing with. You can trust us and know us and just kind of become part of our family.
And I love whenever I go into Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, I love walking in. I don't feel like I'm in a funeral home. Like some places you walk in and you feel like, I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's just like, it's like this very like, I don't want to say depressing, but it's just like, it's like, I don't want to be here. And I walk into you guys, I'm like, man, I want to come over here and have lunch. I mean, it feels like I know it's a place of peace and it is a tough situation for folks. But when I come in over there, I just want to hang out. I mean, y'all made a place that feels like people are welcome, and I love that.
And it's not uncommon, especially if you come over early in the morning, that we'll all there's like a living room, and we're just all sitting in that living room, cutting up or talking about what happened over the weekend or whatever. Or if you come in at lunchtime, you're going to catch at least 2, sometimes 3 or 4 people there at our little kitchen. It's getting pretty close, yeah. You want to go have lunch with Belinda and Carrie today?
Yeah.
Now, normally it's a salad or something, but, we'll share. Come on in.
Where was Jay Money at yesterday, by the way? Didn't even make an appearance. I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I hope she's listening now. And I told her that, Michelle was mad at her. So
yeah,
she said something about it's too hot.
Yeah, well.
But in her defense, she had a service that day, so she had already been out in the stuff.
Okay.
And, when we go to the cemetery as funeral directors, we don't get to hang out underneath the tent. We have to.
Do y'all have like a shower at Sam Houston Memorial? Do y'all have a shower or anything like that? Some places are doing that now. Or a water hose?
Yeah, we do have a water hose. Hey, we have one of those like chemical showers in the prep room, where you pull the lever.
Yeah, you should. There you go.
Yeah, should not. I do from time to time test that thing, and it's, But no, we both live within, she's 3 or 4 minutes from the funeral home, and I'm like, the craziest thing, it takes me 9 minutes to get to work. It takes me 11 minutes to get home.
It takes longer to get home.
It's all right-hand turns going to work, and it's all left-hand turns going back, so I don't have the option of making right on red.
Gotcha. So. Well, it's even confusing downtown here. I mean, you can't even people honk at me all the time. And I know that they're newcomers to Huntsville when they start blaring their horn at me because it specifically says no right turn on red. Mm-hmm. Right over here at what is that, Sam Houston at 30?
Yep, 11th Street.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there thinking, and one day some guy starts blaring, and I literally, man, I was trying to hold back. I don't like to get aggressive when I drive. It's just ridiculous.
You roll down the window and point at the sign?
I rolled down the window and I pointed, and I even turned. I said, "Read the sign."
They put that there because they built that little brick structure wall thing, but I've been in Huntsville for 43 years now, almost 44, and I don't ever remember there being a wall that resembled that being there. So I don't know what that was that
to me,
prevents you from making right on the red because you don't have a clear sight.
I'm not a traffic study. Those are experts that do that stuff. But just
people like me.
Yeah, just good old down-to-earth people like Billy, like myself. I can see fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of distance. Like this other one, I forget sometimes, and I'm like, great, can't turn left.
Oh, over here on University?
Yes. Yeah. There's two of them, and it just does not make any sense to me. Maybe if people drive the speed limit, we'd all be fine. Maybe it's because people go over the speed limit. If they're going over the speed limit, then yeah, it's dangerous. If you're going the speed limit, what is it, 30? If you're going 50, I can see it. But if you're going 30, you got plenty of time.
Yeah.
So no credit, don't sweat it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that'll wrap it up. We love you, Huntsville. We'll be back at it Monday morning with our friends from Walker County Federal Credit Union back on the show. If you're a nonprofit or know of a nonprofit that'd like to come hang out with us, we'd love to hear from you. We had Dr. Krim on the show. And,
I saw that.
Yeah, she's over at y'all's church too. She said she does she has friends over there. I know she splits time between both.
She does. She goes to Sunday school at our church, and then she attends service at First United. So.
And I love that. She said, I've got friends in both churches, and I want to go there and, of course, honor the Lord first. But I want to see both of my friends, and I love that. We should all take a page out of Dr. Krim's book. And all get along. So, and I don't mean that church-wide. I mean just in the world in general. We should all, be friends to each other, and I love that. So, but come by and see us at First. Bible study at 9:45, service at Bible study at 9:30, service at 10:45. Billy's over at Christ the King Methodist. Go by and see them. Great church as well. And just anywhere you can make sure you get to church on Sunday. It's important. So that's how I'm going to end it.
We'll save a seat for you.
We'll save a seat for it. We'll save a seat, and we'll save it now.
When was the last time you had a steaming hot bowl of religion?
There you go. Well, friend.
That's too long.
That's too long. That'll wrap it up. Billy, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Huntsville. We'll be back at it Monday. We love you. Until then, I end every broadcast this way, and please listen. We're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We're really not. We do need each other. Please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. We'll see you back Monday, 7:30. So long, everyone. See you, Billy. See you, Billy.